morning, everyone. I know this isn't how we usually meet together, but I'm excited to have this time with you and share what we're going to be doing in music this week. I hope that you enjoyed Mr. Rob from Prodigies last week and that you were working on your solfege. Let's see if we can practice. Here we go. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Let's go backwards. Do, ti, la, so, fa, mi, re, do. Why don't you repeat after me? Do, do, do. Do, re, do. Do, re, mi. Mi, re, do. Do, do, do. Why don't you see if you could do that with your family? You sing 3 solfege syllables to them and have them sing back to you. Or if they don't know any of them, you could teach it to them this week. You can also go back and review what you learned from Mr. Rob last week. Watch those videos over again. Get better and stronger at those songs. This week, we're going to be thinking about steady beat. And just as a reminder, steady beat is a sound that happens consistently and evenly. Sometimes we don't hear it. Sometimes it's just the pulse that's happening in music. So you can think of it like this way. A steady beat also happens all around us. It happens even in our bodies. Our heart has a steady beat. Ba-boom, 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 ba-boom. It's steady and even. A clock has a steady beat. Tick, tock, tick, tock, tick, tock, tick, tock, tick, tock. When we bounce a ball on the playground, it can have a steady beat. Bounce, 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 bounce. And even when we're walking, our feet can have a steady beat. Step, 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 step. When we're running, that steady beat is faster. Step, 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 step. Now, a fun way to practice steady beat is on an instrument. So this week, I have a project for you called a marshmallow drum. Here's why it's called a marshmallow drum. We use these marshmallow mallets, those are real marshmallows, to play our instrument like this. Here's a steady beat on my marshmallow drum. Here's a faster steady beat on my marshmallow drum. And here's a really slow steady beat on my marshmallow drum. Now to make your marshmallow drum, you just need things that you probably already have at your house. Since everyone's staying home, I thought that it would be great to try and use things that you already have at home. The first thing that you'll need is a container that is round and empty so that you can stretch some material over the top of the drum. I used some microfiber material that I had at my house, but you could use an old t-shirt that will stretch. You could use some thick plastic. This is a drum that my son made. This was a Ziploc bag, a gallon bag that was doubled over, so it's a little thicker. And all you're gonna do is stretch that material over the opening of whatever you're gonna use for your drum. This was just a bucket that I had that was already decorated. So I cut the material out and used some packing tape to secure the head onto the drum. The most important thing, this one doesn't look all that pretty the way that it's taped down, but that you make sure that the head of the drum, that's this part, is nice and tight so that you can play it. You can play it with your hand or with your marshmallow mallets. Or there's my steady beat right here. Once you've stretched the head of your drum over your empty container, then you could decorate it, you could paint it. I put paper on this one. I put some sticky, sparkly tape and some ribbon, and I decorated with some markers. So you could use stickers, you could use other things you have around your house to decorate it and make it look how you want it to look, but it doesn't have to be like that. This will work just fine. An important thing to know is that if you use an empty container, if the container itself is not very heavy, you might want to put something in the bottom of it. The drum that my son made, I put a can of vegetables in the bottom of it so that it would not fall over when he played it. I have made a video if you want to make your instrument right along with me, and I've listed the supplies that you'll need to make your drum. So if you want to go to that video and have all of your supplies laid out, you could make the drum along with me and my son Eli. Or you could just make it on your own whenever you have time. And then you'll be able to have it ready to go for working with Mr. Rob on the video that I have posted this week from Prodigies. I miss seeing you, and I look forward to when we get to be together again in the music classroom. I will be posting a video each week for you so that you can stay in touch with me. Please email me if you have any questions, moms or dads, and I look forward to the next time I get to see you. Bye-bye, everyone.